along and welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things Transformers and Transformers action figure related, and I'm coming back at you today with another news roundup of news that I've found from the four corners of the Tinterweb. I do this every Tuesday and Saturday. All the time, and sometimes I do a little bit of an edition, as I did yesterday, where we'll focus on something like a Fan First Friday, but most of the time I'll do this on a Tuesday and a Saturday, where I bring the news to you, and also you'll get at least one figure review from my channel on a Thursday and then a non-figure review on a Monday. So if that sounds good to you and something you'd like to be part of and see more of, please think about liking, sharing and subscribing to my channel, as it really does help me out. Right now the channel has just ticked over the 778 subscribers mark, which is absolutely phenomenal, and I really do want to thank you all for your support so far, as this is still a very young channel. Let's kick off with the biggest news in Transformers right now, and this comes from the Fan First Friday that was yesterday. Yes, they showed all of the Transformers 86 studio figures off from Wave 1. If you want to see my full in-depth look at that from yesterday, then please go to my separate video that I've done that literally just focuses in on the event and all the releases, as I'm not really going to cover them too much here. But what I did want to go into here is I did just want to say that you know, some of the comments that I made yesterday around the Grimlocks and all of these kind of things, I'm not against this line. I do think that they are great figures. It's just not what was promised. So I've had some really nice, really cool discussions and I guess debates with some people online, certainly about the Grimlock and the Wheelie figure, about the fact that Wheelie doesn't transform and maybe Grimlock is a little bit too detailed. Don't get me wrong, these are great figures. I just think that Hasbro has over-engineered this for what was promised. You know, Studio Series is supposed to be as close as possible to the movie, and they've just missed the mark a little bit. I mean, take this BLURR. They really have just kind of over-engineered. His head's a little bit weird. He has too much molded detailing, but hey, that's my point with it. We did get another look at the figures here as well. We got a little look at the boxes now that have come through as well, and the Bumblebee one, not the Bumblebee, BLURR one looks okay. It looks quite nice. I like the kind of box art that's on the side of this one. When we look at the Grimlock one, now this part's interesting to me because during the show they actually said that they couldn't show us the figure of Grimlock because he was getting some rework and some retooling done, and I think you can see it on this. Certainly the neck piece, I think the neck piece here on the back of this pack is gold translucent, whereas where we saw the Digibash photos before, it was more of a pale metal there. So yeah, I think that's part of what they're doing to rework the figure. You can see Wheelie on the back there. Definitely disappointing from my side that this guy does not transform. I think Hasbro have really missed the mark there by making this dude non-transformable. You know, doing something like a red line is okay, where you know you're not going to get non-transforming Transformers. That's all right, but to put a non-transforming Transformer packed in with a transforming Transformer, come on. For me, I think they've really missed the mark, and it's a damn shame because it's such a simple transformation. This dude looks good, don't get me wrong, but I was hyped as all hell to see that we were getting Grimlock and Wheelie as a double pack, and then to find out that one of them doesn't transform. Disappointment. But on to the best of the bunch. The back of Scourge's pack looks phenomenal. 19-step transformation. Love this version of Scourge. Oh, this is like the version from Hasbro, I guess, we've been waiting for forever. This looks brilliant, and as I showed yesterday, he's got some nice little features, so please go and check out that video that I did yesterday on this topic, and I think you let me know in the comments if you agree with me, but this is definitely the best of the bunch. His artwork looks great, and we can see that background there where he is getting kind of reimagined from a seeker into this form. Absolutely brilliant. So I'm hyped about this, but I'm not at the same time. I think there's a couple of figures, and definitely the Cup and the BLURR are not high on my list. I think it speaks to the fact that they did used to be Siege figures and Earthrise figures that were kind of swapped into this. But yeah, for me, I think I really hoped they were going to be cell shaded. So am I going to pick them up? Yeah, I'm going to pick most of these up. Probably going to skip BLURR and Cup at the moment and see if I can maybe get those at a cheaper price down the road, because I'm the least happy with those ones. But I do already have my pre-orders up for Grimlock, HOTROD and Scourge, all from In Demand Toys. So in the UK, you can definitely put your pre-orders in for those at In Demand right now. Moving on from action figures, Viz Media have released their third part of the mangas. So this is the original Japanese mangas that tell the stories of super robot life forms, Transformers, and for the first time these are all stories are being translated into English. I have volume 1 of this, and it's also I have a review for that on the channel. If you want to go have a look, I'll link that in the description here now, so it should be floating around for you. I kind of enjoyed this one, but it was a bit of a mishmash of stories. I wanted to go a little deeper and learn a little bit more. It did feel like it jumped around quite a lot and lacked a bit of detail for me, so I didn't pick volume 2 up. Also, one challenge I had was I felt that the cover kind of lied to you a little bit, because the cover of volume 1 had characters that weren't included inside the cover, and this one actually has Star Convoy and Super Megatron, sorry, on here as well. Again, I've just done a review for this figure on the channel, so if you want to check that out, please go ahead. But this is a story that I wanted to know about, so I'm interested to know if this is actually inside the cover, because it may make me want to pick this up. Let me know in the comments if you know for a fact that the story of Super Megatron is actually in the covers of this, because that is actually how the G1 storyline ends if you follow it all the way through to the continuation within Japanese media. So that's the very last story told in G1. So please let me know in the comments if you own this and that story is in there, because that means I'll probably pick it up and review it on the channel. Is your Earthrise trailer too small? Would you like an extension on your trailer without needing to take any pills or lotions? Then Go Better has the trailer extension for you. So Go Better have released a trailer extension for Earthrise Prime. Okay, it's an extension. I'm not sure why you would need this. I think it when I look at the trailer, I think it actually scales quite well with the cap. So it's not for me, but I know that some people like a longer trailer. Length ain't everything, but they're obviously doing two versions of this, one for the sleep mode Prime and one for your normal Prime. It comes with some decals to put on the side to make it look like it's in line with everything else. Probably not something I'll be picking up. Let me know if you're pretty excited about this. Got these from Weibo, so we got some more pictures of the Lemon Tree figures that are coming. We know these are kind of in between a Voyager and your Lux size figures, and are actually at quite a high price point of around $80 to $90 for each one. The only one on the market at the moment is the Prime, but these all come from the Bumblebee movie continuity, and these all look really, really nice. I'm liking this Starscream. I'll be interested to see the alt mode. I haven't seen the alt mode for this dude yet. I'll be interested to see if he is a Tetrajet, and that would be a pretty cool and impressive, or if is he just going to change like Blitzwing. But this is quite a nice, cool and impressive Starscream. So much molded detailing. I'm really looking forward to seeing this dude in his full colour. These guys also come with some sick looking stands. Their version of Ironhide as well looks nice. Love the back of it with kind of those air vents sticking out the back. the cooling vents, loads and loads of molded detailing. Again, can't wait to see the alt mode on this dude. You can when you look at him, you can almost envision it and see what it's going to look like, but seeing as he didn't transform in the movie, I don't believe, it'll be up to them to kind of decipher what that alt mode looks like, and that'll be pretty cool. I can't wait to see that. Shockwave, again here, Shockwave looking pretty cool here, and again be very interesting to see what this guy's alt mode looks like. They are doing another version of Shockwave as well called the Purple Potato, where he turns into Galvatron's ship from the movie 86, from the 86 movie, and I'm definitely getting that one, so it'll be interesting to see what alt mode they select for this dude. Let's head over to Planet X. So Planet X, they do a lot of stuff that is kind of based around the War for Cybertron computer game look of characters, and they have released, or will be releasing, their version of Shockwave, and this is the first time I've seen him in colour. Usually he's just greyed out version that I've seen, and this looks nice. I really dig the bot mode here. For me, as I've said before, the alt mode here can kind of get in the bin. I know he's supposed to be like a spaceship type mode, but it just does nothing for me. I think I would have preferred him to maybe be some kind of tank like what they do in Megatron, but this just, yeah, it's just a little bit, it does nothing for me. I know there's people out there who love it, but for me, does nothing. But Planet X, fair dues, you've done an amazing job on the bot. Love the massive blown out stylized arm cannon here with that huge kind of blast effect coming out of it, so I may pick it up literally just for that. One of the best combiner sets on the market, certainly for Supertron, is the Zeta Toys version of Supertron, and he is known as the Supertron, something like that, but it's the ZB06, and they are now releasing a translucent version of this dude, and all of the figures here still look like they've managed to keep all of their nice characteristics, and it's nice that they've put some translucent bits. I think there's a few bits that aren't translucent there just to make sure that there's a little bit of point of difference, but this looks pretty cool. Stick a backlight behind this dude and yeah, he's gonna shine through, looking pretty nice. Very nice. Oh, of course, the alt modes haven't changed, they've just changed the plastic on it, so it looks great. And within his actual combined mode, I think this looks absolutely beautiful. Still poseable, still highly articulated. Let me know your thoughts on this one down in the comment. My only kind of thoughts on this is that once we go translucent with the plastic, it does become more brittle, so it'll be interesting to see how this dude holds up over time. But for me, this is a really nice version. If you want it, I probably would still go with the metallic version if I was going to pick this up, but I know there's people out there who literally just collect translucent figures because they love it. Let me know your thoughts on this and everything else that I've spoke about in this video. Again, thank you for your support for this channel, and if you like what I'm doing around here, please think about giving me a like, a share and a subscribe, and as always, I'll catch you down in the comments for a chat about everything. Alright guys, in a bit, see you later, peace.